Hi everyone, it's been a minute. I wanted to get back to showing you some more of the books that I have collected. And I plan on using some of these in the junk journals that I create. This one right here, I bought this one off of worldofbooks.com, wob.com, and I honestly based it off of the front cover because I couldn't find a book review on this, and I was not happy with this at all. I mean, it's nice on the inside, looks just like the cover paper, and then you have a couple illustrations, I give you that, but majority of the book has writing and then has like close-ups of different type of mushrooms. So like I said, you know, like I don't know what you use that kind of stuff for. So like I said, I wasn't too happy because no. But I guess it's worth cutting up those couple pictures. This book is called Colin's Mushroom, and by Patrick Harding. There's 208 pages, so it's like these ones are okay, but like what? No. So yeah, everybody, like that. I don't know. So if I had a review on this, I wouldn't have bought this book. But like I said, it only has a couple good cutout pages. So yeah, it's a thin book and it measures 8.5 by 8, 13 sixteenths. I'll actually set that aside so I can tear that apart. And I only have 3 mushroom books, so we'll just keep it with the mushrooms. This one, I got off of Amazon and I paid $29 to $35. I don't know if it was on sale or not, but right now, as of July 8th, when I looked this up, it was $29.85. Mushroom Botanical Art. I'm not even going to pronounce or try to pronounce that name. This has 207 pages. These are pretty like soft pages, but they're not, it's more of a matte finish. I mean, you can see somewhat of a gloss to it, but it really doesn't have a gloss. These are double-sided pages, so if you decide to use these, you're going to have to pick which side you do want. These are beautiful pages. You're going to have some Japanese or Chinese writing. Excuse me for whichever one it is. I don't know anything about that kind of language, so I'm not sure what it is, which one it is. But yeah, this one's a good one. I was hoping the other mushroom book was like this. Really vibrant red and greens, like the colors are really pretty. The book is 8.5 by 6 1/16 and 7/8 of an inch thick. All right, moving right along. This is the next one, A Field Guide to the Mushrooms and Toadstools of Britain and Europe by David Pegler. This has 192 pages. I saw this on someone's YouTube page that they bought this, and I thought it was pretty cool. It gives you plenty of information about the mushroom, and it will tell you if it's like poisonous and if you can eat it. Oh, here's one. I don't know. It looks like a little skull. I'm not really sure how to fix the focus on my phone camera. And then it gives you some information on where you can find it, and if you boil it or cook it to a certain temperature, that it's okay to eat. And this one you could fussy cut and cut out the mushrooms if you wanted to, or even just use the page itself however you want. I got this off of worldofbooks.com. It was around €8, but then you have to pay $2 for shipping per book. It's 8 7/8 of an inch long, and it is 4 7/8 wide, and the width is 11 16 of an inch. And it is front and back, so you do have to decide which ones you want. We'll go to this one real quick, Spotter's Guide to Wildflowers. You get some black and white images in the back. Oh, it looks like you can fill in the blanks on what they are. And then it's kind of a pretty fussy cut. You do have to pick which side you want. There's not very many pages in it. There's 64. It's gonna be 7 inches long, 4 9/16 inches wide, and 3/16 inches thick. So, you know, gives you just a little bit of information, but the pictures are really pretty, and you're supposed to be able to check them off as you view them. I got this off of worldofbooks.com, off the Euro site or UK site, so I paid €3 to €5, and then shipping $2. I'll probably get another one of these copies because I really like this book. Collins Pocket Guide, Wildflowers of Britain and Northern Europe, and it is not double-sided, so you can fussy cut, and you can pick pretty much whatever, and then the information that's on this side goes with these flowers. So if you pull out this page, this writing here does not go with this side. And these are semi-glossy. There's 336 pages. They're super beautiful. In the front, it kind of tells you, it gives you a description, and then of the type of flowers and petals. You have 7 7/16 of an inch, 4 1/2 inches, and 3/4 of an inch thick. And this was off of worldofbooks.com for about €2 to €8, and then $2 for shipping. This other book I got off of Amazon, and it's a lovely, lovely book. So this book has 213 pages, and it is by Jessica Rooks, and it's flonograph, and it just tells you information, meaning of the flower, the origin, and how you can pair it with other flowers. And this goes with this. So if you tear this out and you use this, this information is not this plant. Oh, this one says this is for anger. Didn't really know there was one specifically for anger. I bought this one on Amazon for $12.99 to $19.99, but as of July 8th, when I checked the price, it was $12.99. So it was on sale. So I don't know if I bought it full price or not. Beautiful book, matte pages. You have 8 3/16 long and 6 3/8 wide and 1 inch thick. And we have, I think this was one of the first books that I kind of bought on Amazon with all of this botanical stuff. I just really fell in love with this. The Book of Flowers. This one I bought off of Amazon. I paid $30 for this, but it was on sale. And as of July 8th, it was $37.21. It's 8 by 3/4 of an inch by 6 3/8 of an inch, and it is 1 5/8 of an inch thick. So it's a pretty hefty book. It has 511 pages in it. And what's, I thought was nice is that they added this in the back so you could, tuck in your spot if you wanted to. It is glossy. There's really no information about the flowers, just kind of what they are down here on the bottom, and maybe in a different language, which I think it's French. It's double-sided, so you will have to pick your image, but the whole book is front and back of nothing but flowers. And then you might get something like this about, well, I guess there is some writing, but majority of it is all pictures. The roses. Okay. So, yeah. I'm trying not to make this video too long. And some of this is in French, and then some of it is in English. So it just depends on which chapter you pull from. Like this is French, but then that's French. So it's like if you really wanted to read it, unless you know French, you really can't. This is in French. I know they have English because I read it right here. Like, see, also changed hands, the houses, and all that kind of stuff. So that first chapter is in English, and then the rest is like in French. But yeah, beautiful book. I mean, look at that. It's just beautiful. And that was on Amazon. And I have 2 more to show you for this video. I'm sure you've all seen this, The Country Flowers of a Victorian Lady. This book has 96 pages. It is double-sided pictures. You do have writing and everything else, like writing and like pictures and everything on each side. And it's a beautiful book. I bought this off of worldofbooks.com, the UK site, and I paid her anywhere from 8 to 12 euros and then $2 for shipping. I noticed on Amazon that they had it for $10. So I thought about getting a second copy just to have it, but we'll see. The pages are smooth and they're thick. They do have a semi-gloss to them. A bare cover. It measures 9 1/4 of an inch by 8 inches and 5 5/8 of an inch thick. And then The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. I do have a copy that I did order, and I'll show it here in a minute. But this book here is 157 pages. I did get this one off of Amazon, so obviously it's a newer edition. I paid $20, and it's originally $30. So it's matte finish book. Pages, not glossy or shiny or anything like that. The writing's beautiful. And it's a 9 1/4 of an inch by 7 3/6 of an inch, and it's 1 1/8 of an inch thick. Now, I paid for this off of worldofbooks.com. I have not seen it where it comes in this holder or container. I paid for one of these books. I paid for this book here, and it came with this one for free. And it came like this. I was kind of shocked. So, this is my first real one of these books. It has 186 pages, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. I have been trying to get my hands on a couple more of these just so that I have some authentic ones. These are very hard to come by unless you want to really pay an arm and a leg for them. And I found these for a decent price. I really don't understand, like, these, why they put, I hate snakes. But these pages, they just, oh, they feel so nice, like compared to that newer edition that I have. It's 9 3/8 of an inch by 7 1/8 of an inch, and it's 7/8 of an inch thick. The cover or the pages are double-sided, so you'll have to decide, obviously, because I mean, majority of you have used her books before. And then this one, I did want this one, but I was shocked that it came with it. So there's 207 pages. Pretty. Bought this off of World of Books, and it just came with the other book. So this one was free, and this is just about her life and some insight. And it has some really good pictures if you want a fussy cut, or, this, I mean, if I saw the inside of the book, I wouldn't have bought this. It's not my, like, not what I would use, but I would use, like, the pictures that are in it. But I figured, you know what? It came free. So, I can fussy cut, do whatever I want with it. And I figured, too, it's nice to read up on her life and understand where she came from, since everybody is so in dire need of her books and wanting to use them. This stuff kind of came with a little bit of a smell to it of, like, they're old. So, yeah, I'm not going to say it's not a beautiful book. It is. These are just like the same kind of pages in this other book here, a little bit, the way that the texture of it. But this is obviously a little bit newer. So this measures 9 1/2 inches by 7 1/8 of an inch by 1 1/6 of an inch thick. And then these just go in this, just like that. And then it just sits there like that. So I don't know. If you have seen this before, let me know. If you like the videos that I'm putting out there for the books that I have in my collection, let me know. Hit the subscribe button. I will be doing lots more books, and I'll just kind of give you a little insight of